Evie Lotze, PhD. I've had 35 years of professional experience, mostly focused on dream work, some on other ways of getting at the deep unconscious through working with myth or fairy tale. I've trained psychologists in Russia, in the United States, and worked with people abroad as well as in this country. And dreams are my passion. If a person says they're not dreaming, you can let them know that research has shown that we all dream every 90 minutes. The trick is, of course, capturing those dreams to convince yourself that in fact you're dreaming. And the easiest way to do that, here's my dream journal, here's my pen, here's my small light to record anything that you send me. The easiest dream to capture is going to be the one you have closest to waking up. And capture whatever you can. It may be a feeling, it may be a scene, it may be a person you recognize, it could be anything, any starting place. Just write it down. Then if you have an opportunity, take just a moment to make any associations you have to whatever it is you've remembered from the dream. Well, you know, 90% of our mind, you've all heard that bandied about, is not used. Now, in that 90% of our personalities, of which we're unaware, therefore it's called the unconscious, some of that is handling our daily function. So there's a huge pool, if you will, of resources that we're not drawing on. Jung calls this a dialogue. The dreams open a dialogue between the self writ small, and he wrote it with a small letter, meaning the self of which we're aware, our personalities, who I identify myself as, opening a dialogue with the larger self, which is in the unconscious. And that larger self is sending us messages every 90 minutes all night long about stuff we don't know. A lot of the information about our health, about our body, about our psychology is stored in the unconscious. You learn more about how to explore the meanings of a dream. You learn something about symbols and the difference between a symbol and a sign. Also learn about how to work with friends and colleagues in small groups on helping each other discover the meaning of dreams. www.healingwaysmedia.com has a very practical list of questions, things you might explore to work with a friend on dreams. Ways to Wellness has a website, www.ways2 with the number 2 wellness.org, and that will tell you about upcoming one-day seminars, which are now actually given for CEU credits for nurses in West Virginia. It will also tell you about the more intensive 9-week course that starts with a retreat and goes for 9 weeks after. And of course, obviously can cover a whole lot more about body, mind, and spirit.